A flower blooms in the Black Shores, and that flower is Camellya. Easily one of the most anticipated characters since the release of the game, thanks to this one scene, where she gets a little intimate with our Rover. Despite her attractions to you as a player, there exists another attraction, such as the electro duo Xiangli Yao and Yin Lin. These two characters make a perfect couple, and despite Yin Lin just getting over her divorce with Cal Attorney, she really is finding new love with this quick swap heavy gameplay loop with Xiangli Yao. Even so, Xiangli Yao was given for free and his banner literally just left. But that still forces the question, is Camellya going to be like any other standard DPS, or will she bloom an entire forest from deep within the confines of her majestic brown succulent breast? My name is Void Enigma, and I'll be going over who you should prioritize and pull for in the 1.4 patch in Wuthering Waves. Oh, and of course, we will be talking about Lumi here as she comes with a pair with Yin Lin and Xiangli Yao. Oh wait, I'm stupid, I meant a trio. What do you call a trio? A pair. Because it pairs like the fruit. Anyways, with all of the electro this patch, it feels like Wuthering Thunder, but Camellya brings some Havoc to the fold, so let's talk about her. She's going to be a main DPS, and of course, her element is going to be Havoc. From what I can see here, she is a character who specializes in basic attacks, so grab your Sanhua because without a doubt, she will be the premier partner for her. Now, since she is a main DPS, she's going to be a character that you pull for because you like her. We are given Havoc Rover for free, which is also getting stronger with further releases. We have yet to actually get the final 3 wave bands, which will greatly increase her overall power. And, of course, these are going to be free. Havoc Rover also really pairs well with both Sanhua and Dungeon, 2 characters that Camellya will also use. Essentially, Camellya will be the Havoc Rover replacement, but is her power going to completely make Havoc Rover fall into obscurity? Well, of course not. While power creep may be a thing as one may be stronger than the other, we have yet to really see Havoc Rover's full potential as a character, and with the rest of her wave bands we will see some major buffs, being a 25% permanent crit rate boost in her Dark Surge mode, a 10% Havoc Shred, and a little bit of extra damage from her basic attack. This still won't invalidate a Havoc Rover, plus Havoc Rover is going to have other versions of herself to make her even more useful in the future, so just keep that in mind. Camellya will be the premier Havoc 5-star main DPS unit. In addition to that, for those of you who actually have been following the Wuthering Waves story, it seems like there are hints of Camellya actually having a second awakening. And do you know who else had a second awakening? Genji, who is currently the strongest DPS in the game. So there is potential for Camellya to be actually very strong, but nonetheless, this is just speculation. But from what I can surmise, just being able to be paired perfectly with Sanhua and Dungeon is going to be a major plus, because those 2 girls are great sub-DPSs to go along with them. So by no means is she a must-pull, but she will be a fun unit to play with. Her overall gameplay seems very fun, and that spinning, damn, that spinning is a good time. Stripper Camellya for the win. Sorry, not sorry. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have Xiangli Yao, Yin Lin alongside Lumi, a new character coming to Wuthering Thunder. Xiangli Yao was given to us for free, literally last month, so it's crazy for him to have a rerun already. I'm glad that Kuro isn't scared to rerun characters so quickly, however. Even so, he was free. So now might be a golden opportunity to actually grab his weapon. But there is another weapon that you want to consider grabbing, and that is Yin Lin's Stringmaster, the universal best rectifier in the game. If you've been playing since the beginning, and you have both Yin Lin and Xiangli Yao, then the signature weapons are a very good investment to bring their power to a new level. Definitely something to consider. Now as far as their gameplay, they are true and tested, as both Yin Lin and Xiangli Yao are absolutely amazing units. The quick swap king and queen of Electro, and they pair together almost perfectly. Yin Lin does need a 5-star weapon to feel as impactful, but Xiangli Yao is doing numbers even with just a 4-star weapon, albeit I'm using the Battle Pass one. Xiangli Yao just really has the cool time stop feature, and with that, it actually makes the bosses a little easier to combo with, and you'll really be able to do some amazing quick swaps. He also pairs really well with characters like Chun-Li, and because he's a quick swap heavy character, future characters who actually focus on quick swap will be able to use him. That's the benefits of Xiangli Yao, is that he can really be slotted into anywhere and actually abuse his Resonance Liberation to do quick time stops and actually do a ton of damage despite whoever he's paired with. I mean, you could pair this guy with Jin Shi and he'll actually still do amazing damage. That's how good he is as a quick swap carry. Now, let's talk about the truth of Yin Lin, because to be quite honest, she really only has one place, and that's alongside either Xiangli Yao or Cal Subaru. While there are still amazing teams that she can work in, she just has perfect synergy with those two. Xiangli is a good partner for her, but even in the future, she will be supporting Electro men. Although, we can call Camellya, he's still a man at the end of the day who wants Yin Lin more than Xiangli, so Khalifa can't take up the mantle as the queen who was supported by the queen, Yin Lin. But there may be another reason for you to try to get Yin Lin or Xiangli Yao. Firstly, you missed the free Xiangli Yao that was literally just released, and if that's the case, I am so sorry for your loss. This is the equivalent of your pet mouse being murdered. But on another note, we have another mouse who's actually coming along for the ride alongside these two. And they make a triplet, which isn't a fruit, so it's not a pear, but whatever. And that mouse is Lumi. Now personally, with me being born in the year of the rat, Lumi is definitely my go-to squeaker, but Lumi is just as cute as that little mouse. She will be a Broadblade user who will specialize in quick spurts of DPS and buffing resonant skill damage with her outro. Sound familiar? Looks like we're getting a Tao Chi clone to replace Tao Chi herself in buffing resonant skill damage. While Tao Chi is much more defensive and will keep you alive, Lumi will be that offensive push in that direction. She will find love with characters like Jin Shi and Chun-Li, and any future character that specializes in resonant skill damage, but she is by no means going to be able to compete with Judgy, who really buffs resonant skill damage and does a ton of off-field damage, and she just takes it to the next level. Do keep in mind that she will be a 4-star, and that does come with its own downside, but when she's actually released, I will dive further into explaining her kit so that you can decide if you want her. Just be aware that she will function as a resonant skill damage buffer, with some caveats. Now that we've explained some reasoning behind who you want to pick, who do you actually want to go for? Well, whoever you think is hotter, of course. Both Xiangli Yao and Camellya serve the same purpose, which is dealing damage. Yin Lin will buff Xiangli Yao even further, and Camellya might be the best option for your account because Havoc Rover exists and she has yet to actually reach her full potential thanks to the wave band still being locked. Despite me loving Havoc Rover, I'm 100% pulling for Camellya because, I mean, just look at her. Who doesn't want the Void Camellya whose enigma has yet to be uncovered? Also, you should totally drop a sub for that amazing pun by yours truly. Comment down below who you will be pulling for, and make sure to subscribe for more enigmatic content coming your way. This has been Void Enigma, and until next time, Enigma out.